From the PEP Radio Newsroom, we have this news about Attorney General Pam Blondi. Attorney General Pam Blondi's belligerent performance in front of Congress on Wednesday is leading to calls for her resignation, and not just from Democratic figures. A number of people on the right also want her gone, with influential conservative radio host Erick Erickson calling on President Donald Trump to fire Blondi if she doesn't resign on her own. When the Attorney General of the United States is asked why she has prosecuted no one related to Jeffrey Epstein, and this is her answer: she should be fired or resign, he wrote on X. Then he added a dire prediction for Republicans in this year's midterm elections. But neither will happen, which is another reason the Democrats are going to have a good election year. Bondi faced questions from lawmakers over her handling of the files related to Epstein, the late sex offender who was once a close friend of Trumpydom. When Blondi took office last year, she vowed to release the files, even claiming she had a supposed client list on her desk. She didn't. Ready to be released. She didn't. She spent much of the rest of the year stonewalling their release, insisting the client list doesn't exist, and ultimately releasing documents with heavy redactions, totally blacked out pages, that critics say are meant to protect the rich and powerful, including Trumpydom and his allies. Rather than answer the questions, Bondi bullshitted her way through the rest of the day, responding with counterattacks, personal insults, and non sequiturs. In the clip Erickson shared, Blondi responded to criticism of her handling of the Epstein files by praising performance of the stock market. Erickson initially praised Blondi when she was first announced as Trump's pick for Attorney General. Pam Bondi is a great pick for AG, he wrote on X in November 2024. She's highly competent and capable. Well, that was then. However, he quickly turned into a critic over a number of issues, especially her handling of the Epstein files, and has called for her to be fired in the past. Pam Blondi looked the American people in the eye and said she had Jeffrey Epstein's list, he wrote last summer. Now she says there never was a list. Pam Blondi should be fired for lying to the American public repeatedly. And that is what we know for now. From the PEP Radio Newsroom, I'm David Moore.